And I'm actually recording. What's up? We're back. I know I said I was not going to be gone for a long time, and then this happened. It's been like another 2 months. Life has whooped my ass. And let me just tell you, I'm going to be briefly talking about it. It's going to be a mainly NBA episode. Probably just going to be talking about free agency and probably why I took the break for as long as I did. Because it wasn't just here. It was like, the thing is, the break wasn't really as serious as it was on the main channel. Wait, no, actually, I reversed that. Okay, listen. It's been a long time. I got to get back into my groove. I'm trying to figure out what is going to happen in the NBA. But first, let's talk about how I was gone for like 2 months. Okay, playoffs happened. We did the predictions on this channel. That was fun. Scoreboard tier list and everything. Everything was good. And then, something happened. Bro, keeping up with the playoffs, and I said I was going to react to every game, and so far I've done anything. So it's done. The season is over. Like, there's nothing to react to anymore, except, I guess, free agency. But like I said, later on. That took so much time, because especially in the first round, where there was, like, how many other, like, 16 games going on that you have to edit, upload every single day. I had, like, no time to even talk about any second round matchups against the Clippers because these bums lost. And let me tell you, bro, I'm gonna make a whole nother like series talking about why the Clippers lost. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Either that or a video. They really lost. They played Westbrook 9 minutes, and I know it was because he wasn't really getting utilized. Right? Like, how do we fall into the same thing that the Lakers like? How? Why is James Harden here? Like, James Harden played so well in that series. It's not even his fault. It's just the fact that Westbrook could have been our best player with James Harden, or maybe James Harden should have been on the bench. From day one, I've been said this. I said the reason why we're going to lose is because they're not going to utilize James Harden and Westbrook. And then we have Westbrook, who's been phenomenal defensively. I don't care what nobody says. You have not been watching basketball if you don't think he's first team all defense. I don't care. Argue with the wall. Please, just show me somebody who has been scoring on Westbrook. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is not even D-writing. Genuinely speaking, he has been playing amazing defense on Luka, Kyrie, in that entire playoff run. It's been 2 months. First one is done. I'm having, like, it was really good. The Clippers lost, whatever. I got depressed. I was like, okay, we're going to keep going, reacting to every second round matchup. And then, boom, something happened, incidents. Life is tough, okay? That's all you got to know. Life is tough. So you need a little bit of time to recover. When Goku got beat up, he went to the hyperbolic time chamber. It was a near-death experience, but he got back to it. That was really corny. I don't know why I said that. But you get the idea, okay? You get the idea. I'm not going to say the same thing that I said in that video. I'm going to link it in the description, I guess. If somebody even cared. Nobody even cares, okay? All you have to know is we lost because they didn't know how to utilize Westbrook, and that's a fact. We didn't even need Kawhi. It's not even about, if Kawhi was healthy, we would have won. Obviously, that's true. But y'all would have won the championship if y'all would have kept playing Russ 9 minutes or using him the way as a fucking off-ball shooter. Bro, you have James Harden. Why is he not spotting up in the corner? Why is Westbrook not bringing up the ball? That is like such a simple concept that I thought we were over with already. I thought this was the struggle that we had at the beginning of the season, not in the fucking playoffs when it matters the most. Clippers. Okay, you got to get that out of the way because this team is so fucking stupid that they traded now. Paul George is now a 76er. I don't even know what team Westbrook's going to be on. I hope it's the Nuggets because I'm tired of this team already. Like, I've only been a fan of this team for 2 years, and if Westbrook is going, I'm going. I'm a bandwagoner, say whatever you want. I've been saying this for the last couple of months or weeks. Wherever Westbrook is going, that's where we're going. You got to understand that, and if not, it is what it is. They re-signed Kawhi, which is cool. Now, Kawhi and James can do whatever they want. They're not going to do shit, bro. They're not going to do shit unless Westbrook stays there and you actually decide to play Harden as the 2 guard and not Westbrook. Because why is Westbrook spotting up in the corner when we know he's not that good of a shooter? And I'm saying that as the biggest Westbrook fan of all time. I might be top 5. There's some people who are delusional, okay? I might be like just right out of that, stage yet, because I do think he can still put up 20 plus points. Is that delusional? I don't think so. Because look what happened in that Suns game. If you remember, you have not been watching. You don't even remember. Suns game, he was starting instead of James Harden. Literally, first half. I swear, first half, triple-double. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Triple-double in the first half against, not the bench Suns, the starters. KD, Book, Beal. Shout out to that dumbass squad that got swept by the Timberwolves. Anyway, I don't know why I'm hating. I'm hating on everybody because we lost, okay? If I lost, you gonna lose. Actually, never mind. If you're the Celtics, you won. I mean, you got it all. And the thing is, I'm not even mad at the Mavericks. I'm glad we lost to them because it's a team that I actually want to root for. I love Kyrie. I love Luka. Even though they fell short in the finals, it is just the Celtics. They were just such a better team. Shout out to Drew Holiday doing everything they could. The entire Celtics team just worked way better. Shout out to the Clippers playing ISO ball and PG, winning so much money when you got 16 points in Game 6, and then you want to give me 2 good games in the playoffs, but then no, bro, he's on his bully. Man, I love PG, bro. I love what he did in the regular season. I love it, bro. I promise you. But now, and I kept thinking okay, I kept making excuses as well. Okay, they were hurt. It makes sense. But now that you have James Harden and you have yourself, that's it. y'all are the only two. Kawhi's not there, so there's no problem with you having the Brock. Then why the fuck are we still playing ISO ball? Whatever, I'm over it, kind of, but not really. Because I'm like, I thought the Lakers situation was done with the way Russ was being used. I was like, okay, he came to the Clippers. They put him in the point guard position. First fucking game, I will keep saying this. First game against the Kings. Give me those 14 assists. Double-double. Immediate, like, bro, what are we talking? This is crazy. And then in the playoffs, he averaged like 25. Bro, how do you do this, bro? How do you play PJ? And then they play... No, I didn't even say nothing about PJ Tucker over here. Oh, my goodness. And then he re-signed, I think. Oh, yeah. Nah. Yeah, the Clippers is cooked. Please, Nuggets. Please. The Denver Nuggets. Pick up Westbrook and let me please have... Move Murray to the 2. Murray to the 2. I know Jokic is going to have the ball most of the time, but I wonder how they can incorporate Westbrook in that offense. Just please, somebody use Westbrook as a point guard and stop putting him off the ball. I hate that so much. I don't know how that's going to work. If he's going to come off the bench, at least let him be a point guard. That's all I'm asking. I'm not even asking for a lot. Let him just be a point guard. Let him at least play over fucking 60 minutes. I didn't even talk. This dude Westbrook sacrificed so much off the bench for him to opt into this bitch-ass contract that is, what, $4 million a year? For a Hall of Famer? For somebody who could put up 25 points a game? Yes, I said it. 25. I'm looking at you right now. 25 points a game. He's putting that shit up. Put him in the starter position. You don't believe me? Bet. Opted in for a contract, $4 million. Went to the bench, by the way, when it should have been James Harden. What are we talking about, bro? What are we doing? Generally, like, what is this narrative that we're spinning right now? So, and I'm not even hating on James Harden. I thought we were going to lose because of James Harden. We didn't lose because of James Harden. It was just, he was in that unfortunate spot. He played phenomenal, and he surprised me. He went off in game 1. I think game 2, he had a good game. Game 3, I think he had a bad game. Like, he had at least 60% good games, and I'll take those 40%. I'll take that. And, you know, game 6, you fucked up, but it's all good. You've been carrying all series, and it's the playoffs. It's tough. I get it. I hope Kawhi can stay healthy, but bro, if I don't see him healthy, I don't care about the regular season no more. Like, I was thinking because Kawhi was healthy the last, 8 months? 60+ games? 70 games? We were good. I said, this is the year. That was like the time where I was like, okay, I care about the regular season. I see what's going on. We're kind of rolling a little bit when Westbrook is the point. It's the thing with Kawhi, bro. But even with Kawhi, you would have lost. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. You would have not won the championship if Russ was playing the way he was. Or if he was being utilized like that. Because y'all know Russ can't really shoot like this, right? He's not really the best shooter unless, you know, he kind of has the ball in his fucking hands and not just chilling in the corner. That's what happens to the Lakers, bro. That's what happens with the Lakers. That's why he got the blame and everything. He can't put, like, he has like a rolling... He's like the snowball effect, okay? If you give him the ball, he gonna do stuff. He gonna be effective. If you don't give him the ball, he's gonna be there defensively. He's not like okay, you know, shout out to Klay Thompson. We're gonna talk about the Mavs and all this other stuff. Klay Thompson, when he shot 0 for 10 in that game, and I know he gets memed a lot, he's still one of the best shooters, you know, it is what it is, right? It happens, everybody has off nights. When he went 0 for 10 in that game against the Kings, he was not providing the same amount of impact as Russ would have if he went 0 for 10. And the reason why I know that, because Russ went 0 for 11 with the Lakers. It was actually against the Clippers. I remember that game vividly. I remember all those type of games because I was watching those and I seen it and they had like a little meme. It was like, yo, Russ, what do you think about your game today? He was like, solid. And you know what? About 0 points. I think he had like 2 points because of free throws. And he had like 5 steals. You know, steals doesn't really equal good defense. But we know Westbrook is a good defender. That's what we said now, okay? If you don't know, now you know. He's a good defender, and he's going to be there defensively. Now, with Westbrook, that would be so fire, bro. 2 triple-doubles. Imagine those nights when he actually gets minutes. Y'all seen the Westbrook stands, right? Okay, that's disrespectful to say, but I'm saying, like, they had every right to be mad because the favorite player was only playing, like, 12 minutes a night, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, and then James Harden's putting up 30 minutes and sometimes garbage games. Sometimes, honestly. And you would be like, bro, if y'all just played Westbrook, y'all would have won. Prime example, we got the Kings game in March or February, I think. They put the starters out in the fourth quarter. They got blown the fuck out by the Kings. Put in Westbrook. Westbrook was not really playing a lot the first 3 quarters. Put in Westbrook. They almost came back. I swear. Like, it's just simple stuff like that I just hated in the playoffs. Like, I kept watching interviews. He was like, yeah, man, we love Russ. You know, he's the reason we won on some nights when they came back against the Nets 22-0 run or something like that. Switch over to free agency. It has started like 4 or 5 days ago. And obviously we were thinking about where's Paul George going to go? What's going to happen with the Lakers? Who they're going to draft? Bronny and all the other stuff happened. And now we got Klay Thompson. Okay, let's start off with Paul George. Because I feel like that's like the first effect, you know, to fall. Everybody was hype. Paul George to the Sixers, I didn't really think... I don't know. Like, it doesn't really move me because he's in the East now, which I guess I understand. I felt like he really liked that Lakers vibe. Like Lakers, the LA vibe more than, you know, the East. because I was just recently listening to his podcast. He said he liked just the West Coast more because it felt like home, which I understand. That's why I also felt like, okay, well, if he resigns, I wouldn't be surprised, or if he goes, I wouldn't be surprised. Either way, he ultimately, signs with the Sixers, and that's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be really cool to watch Sixers games that I was not tuning in at all. No, not one game. Actually, I'm lying. I watched 2 games. That was the one the Clippers played. Yeah, I think we all played 1 or 2 games. I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching them more because it's gonna be fun to see. Joel Embiid got the ball. Paul George gonna get the ball. As just the third option where he likes to be, because at this point, you don't even like being second option behind James Harden. Like, I think the reason why he left because the Clippers didn't want to give him 4 years for that amount of money, and he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm trying to get 4 years," which I understand. But it's like, bro, game 6, I need you to turn up, bro. Like, he had one game 4 where he hit that insane shot. Like, he had a pretty good game in game 4. I like that, and I get it. It's the playoffs, exhausting, all this other stuff. But bro, in the regular season, he had some really good games, bro. Some really good games, and I understand the playoffs are different, defensive schemes. I've talked about this, bro. I've talked about this. He had a game against the Chicago Bulls. It was in February, I remember. He went 11 for 12. 11 for 12, bro. Like, that's unheard of almost. That's almost perfect efficiency. I can't even get that in 2K. Sometimes, when your character be missing a bullshit ass shot, when you're like, bro, that's literally green, but because it's 2K, they're gonna make you miss because you're not supposed to be perfect. But then you see PG going 11 for 12. Looking back on the season, I'll be looking at my other reactions from the regular season. I was so concerned with Zubac being our worst player sometimes, and he came out in game 1 of that Mavs series. He set the tone. I said, no way. I'm not about to worry about Zubac no more. I was about to worry just about James Harden and PG. That's it. That's all it is. So anyway, let's see what he does with the Sixers. I hope he can stay healthy. I don't want nothing, no injuries no more. He stayed healthy for this year. Hopefully he can do it next time. I think the load is going to be a bit, lower now. Not just on him to create the offense. He's just there to help versus, being one of the main people who's creating space, shooting and stuff like that. He's probably going to be more like a spot-up shooter. And in case we need you, you're going to be there. Instead of the Clippers where it's like, okay, Kawhi's down. We need you right now. That's the difference. He has like less pressure. That's what I would say. And it just works. I like, Tyrese Maxey. I like it for him more because he had James Harden and now you got PG as well. Like, those are pretty good teammates which I think you would learn a lot from. Speaking of learning a lot from, Terrence Mann, where the fuck is your 20 point per game season, bro? What are we talking? Like, his defense is out. I love it, bro. It's chef kiss. 10 out of 10 defense. Where's the offense? We've been waiting for like 8 years. I understand he wasn't really getting the ball a lot, so I can't really say that. So I don't know. Maybe let me take that back. Okay, T-Man, I apologize. Maybe now that Westbrook is probably going to leave to the Nuggets, and now that PG's not there, maybe we're going to get the ball more. Hopefully we're going to see more like 20 point per game season. Something like that. At least, just a jump from the offensive side of the ball and not just the defense. Which I hope he can keep up the defense and be all defender, because I think he's already that. The way he was defending Luka was beautiful. I love this. Like, there's nothing you could have done better. Nothing. It's just offense sometimes. When I see him having 5 points, like, oh, okay, I get it. You're defensively there, but it's like when you go up against such an offensive heavy team, that 5 points is just not enough, which is okay. They also signed Derrick Jones Jr., the Clippers, which is such an underrated pickup. No way the Mavs let him go, yo. They didn't want to pay him. He was one of them. I became such a fan of Derrick Jones Jr. Like, I only knew him from that one dunk with the Miami Heat. I didn't even know that was him. And then he just does this in the playoffs, and I'm like, yeah, this dude is a GOAT. I would root for him, but I don't even know if I'm going to root for the Clippers. That's the thing. I don't know. We'll see. The Clippers also, they signed KPJ? Kevin Porter Jr.? No. That's the red flag, bro. That's like, hold on, bro. What are we doing? Why are we getting desperate now? Like, we're not signing some weirdo like that. No. And then who else did they sign? Like Josh Freeman? Okay, yeah. I think this is like the end of the run. I'm just looking at the list. Like, what are y'all doing? They signed Mo Bamba. There's obviously so many things that happened, like Chris Paul going to the Spurs. That's something that was actually really unexpected. So yeah, Warriors, weird offseason right now, but they're kind of making it work. I think they waived Chris Paul. So now you really got nothing for the Jordan Poole situation. So yeah, you just gave up Jordan Poole for nothing. Chris Paul is gone. They waived him. Went to the Spurs for like was it 2 second-round picks or something? I don't even know if they got picks for him. Actually, no, they didn't get any picks. He just signed an $11 million deal just in free agency. So now he's going to be with Wemby, and I love that. That's beautiful for Wemby. That's going to be really good. He's going to teach him a lot. It's going to be like kind of like that Shea dynamic, and I hope Chris Paul is going to be averaging a lot of assists, bro. He might be assist leader. He might lead the league again, bro. That's crazy. You are Wemby? Oh, that's just free assists, bro. Free VC for you. How much you get? Like +3 for an assist? I think they give you more than a shot. I actually really like the idea of Chris Paul with the Warriors at the start of the season, and the way he was playing, I guess it just didn't work because he's such a fourth quarter player. Like he likes to look at the game first 3 quarters, and then he's like, okay, I know what you're doing. Let me get in the fourth quarter and let me hit some of these threes, even though sometimes he just been bricking. You can't really have a backcourt of Chris Paul and Steph Curry. That's never gonna work. It's just, unfortunately, it is what it is. I like that for, Chris Paul. Get out of the Warriors situation because I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're gonna let Lauri Markkanen or not. I hope they do. They need to do something. Steph is not about to do this with Draymond Green again. This whole season, just nothing. Y'all didn't re-sign. Like, now I understand why Klay left, because I didn't even know that they re-signed Draymond after the championship run. They re-signed Wiggins and Jordan Poole. I mean, they gave him bigger contracts, but Klay Thompson didn't get anything. He went to the Mavericks with Kyrie and Luka. I hope Klay go off for 50, bro. Just go off for 50. Just to prove those weird haters wrong that just now remember him as the dude who went 0 for 10 instead of the dude that put up 60 and 11 dribbles, or the dude that put up 37 a quarter, or that dude that is probably, I think, when Klay gets hot on the ball, when he shoots and it goes in twice, he might be better than Steph. He might just be. I don't know. That might be a reach or not, but we have seen it, bro. We've seen it. He would have crushed. The thing is about his record, the threes, he would have already broken it like 3 more times, but the coach has already put him out. Now, the big question is obviously the defense for the Mavericks. How is it going to look like? Especially now that you gave up Derrick Jones Jr., who was so important. He was getting stops, steals, putbacks, rebound. He was doing the little stuff that nobody else was probably doing. I mean, you got PJ Washington and you got Derek Lively. They always going to do stuff, and Daniel Gafford, of course. I love these off-season times where you can just speculate, and then, it makes just the regular season more exciting to watch, especially the first few games, and then you got the in-season tournament, which is fun, and then it's like the dry period in January to basically to the playoffs. Let's be honest. I feel like that's the best time to watch NBA. Might just be the last couple of weeks, yeah. 82 games is way too many games for a season, but I understand, the money. The money's too good, so you're not going to really tone it down. I don't even know what they're going to do at the All-Star game, but we'll see. I don't know what Steph Curry's going to do. I really don't know. If they don't actually land Lauri Markkanen, I don't know. It's just not going to, it's not enough, bro. You're not keeping up with nobody. With nobody, especially with no Klay. Because the thing is with Klay and Steph, they would run this pick and roll with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really do that too much now because Kyle Anderson is not a Klay Thompson, right? I don't think it's going to be the same. Or maybe they're going to try to make him work like a Klay Thompson. Basically be their replacement in their plays. But we'll see how that works. Because with Steph and Klay, you have to just be anxious. Like, okay, if I leave Steph, Klay gonna be okay. If I leave Klay, Steph gonna be okay. I said that all wrong, but it doesn't even matter, bro. You get the idea. The Lakers had an interesting, weird offseason, I guess. They wanted Klay Thompson, didn't really want it. LeBron James was willing to get a pay cut, and nobody wanted. So he ended up signing a 2-year, $104 million. $104 million, bro? That's a lot. That's a lot of money. It's LeBron James, I understand. And then they draft Bronny, which... Hear me out. Listen, I know a lot of people have so much to say about that, which is like, oh, that's the worst pick of all time. And it's this, and it's not good because of, the wasted potential of somebody in college was like, let's calm down. Let's just think about all the draft picks that were before him. Okay, let's calm down. The Lakers had the 55th pick in the draft. That's the second round. That's like, I think 3 picks before. That's the third last pick. So, knowing that, why are people still hating that LeBron James will try to get his son in the NBA? If I'm LeBron James, I'm a millionaire, possibly billionaire, and my son has a chance to go in the NBA, and I'm not about to do it. Like, just step back. As, maybe you're a Boston Celtics fan or just any other sports fan, right? Step back. Think of it as a father. I'm not even a father, bro. But, like, just think of it if it was your kid. Would you not try to give him that spot? Would you not do that? You would do that 10 out of 10 times. And if you said no, then you just might be a bad father. In general, that's literally it. You cannot convince me otherwise. There's no way you would have said, nah, I would make him work for it. Bro, the whole reason that you're trying to get rich is so that your family is set. And the work ethic can still be there if he's with you. Because you're going to be seeing him even more now. So you can actually monitor him and, not monitor him, but you get the idea. But just saying that you can see him working out more and actually getting a good idea of his work ethic. And instead of him being another team and you don't really know the locker room like that, you don't really know the staff like that, you don't really know anything behind the scenes like that. So when he comes over to basically your franchise, you have everything to see. He don't really got to hide nothing. Not that he has anything, but just saying, I'm there. I can see how you work out. Let me help you. Now, even like he can help him the most now. I don't know about the minutes if he's going to be like, hey, bro, let him play a lot of minutes, which is going to help his experience even more. He's probably not he's not really ready. I don't think he's ready for the NBA right now, but that's where the experience comes from. And of course, LeBron James is going to be there, which is cool. And everybody's going to be like, oh, he averages 4 points, bro. The dude had like a heart thing. I don't really know what happened in last summer. I'm just glad he's better. And now he's in the NBA. People act like the Lakers drafted Bronny with a top 5 pick in the first round. Bro, the dude was the 55th pick. Just tell me how many picks or just how many players ended up being just stars, all-stars, and general Hall of Fame players that came from the 50th pick. Just tell me. You can't name them off the top of your head without Googling or something, bro. You can't do it. So why are we so upset that the Lakers have drafted Bronny in that spot? When, supposedly the people in that spot, they're probably out of the league in a couple of months or years. Now, the salary is kind of crazy, I'll be honest. But that is probably because it's Bronny, which is cool. I'm glad he got that. But, normally a pick in that spot doesn't really get that type of money. But I'm glad he did. That is weird. Like, you got to go outside at that point. If you're just typing in the comments and being like, no, he should have been drafted. It should have been him. It's like, bro, you don't really care. You don't even know the other names of the other people in the draft, but you care about Bronny getting drafted? Like, the people who I can think of who have been all-stars, possibly Hall of Fame, Isaiah Thomas. He was like the last pick, I think. And Nikola Jokic. In the second round, like that late. Who ended up being really good. I'm not even a Lakers fan, bro. Fuck them, bro. I hope they stay in the play-in. They're probably going to be in the play-in again. So I don't really know what the Bulls are trying to do. Because Alex Caruso for Josh... You telling me you didn't give 1 pick? I didn't even talk about that trade. That trade is so insane to do. Why would you... I get it. You trying to go for the rebuild. But why did I not get any picks from them? They have $1 million. It's not like... do you even... Even if they didn't have a lot of picks, you still have Alex Caruso. You're getting a pick for him. No matter what. Why would I not use that to draft? I don't understand. Sometimes these NBA teams just be making me mad. Because I just want to know the thought process. Just one question. Why? Why? Why not a pick? I'm not even asking for a player. I understand you're trying to go for the rebuild, probably. Fucking Mikal Bridges going to the Knicks. 6 first-round picks. Y'all telling me y'all couldn't get 1 for Caruso? KD going to the Suns. It's KD, I get it. But 6 first-round picks. Kyrie, 2 players, picks, there. Y'all think they're better defenders than Caruso? At this point in time, okay, let's calm down, bro. I'm not comparing them offensively and all this other stuff. Relax. I'm just saying, front offices are weird. The whole NBA is just weird. That's what I've been realizing. Shaq has been doing some weird shit. That's so random, but the whole NBA is just cooked. They're just so weird. Y'all got people who got these weird charges. Why are they around? Certified level. Okay, let me chill. Now really off topic, but KPJ getting on the clip. Nah, I'm not supporting that bullshit, bro. The dude on the Hornets, I'm not even gonna say his name. Because he's also weird, bro. The Hornets waived Seth Curry. That's fucked up. Why would y'all waive Seth Curry? That's bullshit, bro. Y'all didn't want to pay him? Come on, man. His dad was so proud of him when he was wearing the 30 on whatever. Seth Curry, by the time I'm recording this, he's still a free agent. I'm just so scared of that Westbrook trade, bro. Please just go to the Nuggets. Don't go to a bad team. He could get some more money out of that, but I don't want, at this point, he's already making way more money than, just from, without playing basketball anyway. So I don't think money is the issue right here. I just want him to win. Just have a good playoff run with good teammates. You're the primary ball handler because it's possible, bro. It's possible. Just not really the right opportunity, bro. Fucking James Harden ruined everything, bro. It's not even his fault. But it is. It's not his fault, but it is. Whatever, bro. The next year, hopefully the Nuggets going to win the championship and Westbrook is on that team with Nikola Jokic. Westbrook Finals MVP? Okay, let me chill. Okay, I probably can't ask for Finals MVP no more, which is understandable. I don't really think Westbrook is going to be the franchise player anymore, which in that age, you're not really supposed to be. You're supposed to be jumping like this or even having the stamina or play defense like this. How the fuck does somebody's defense get better in their late 30s? Huh? Is it supposed to be reverse? You know what I'm saying? Your defense was supposed to be top tier when you're in your 20s and not now. It's all good. Didn't even make first team all defense, by the way. Shout out to the NBA. That's how I know y'all don't be watching basketball. That's how I know y'all don't be watching basketball because I'm picking him over a lot of these first team all defenders. This was a fun episode. I don't know. I know I took a long time to make this, but it was just getting my thoughts out. I told y'all every episode is going to be better than the last one. But this one was more okay, let's get back into it first. So let me see how everything feels. Okay, the room temperature is good. Okay, lights are good. We're chilling. We're talking. And then let's just go from there. Next episode probably going to be better. Just noticing a couple of cuts here and there. I'm trying to limit that as much as possible. Y'all know this. So anyway, I think that's everything for today's episode. Free agency is not wrapped up. I'm probably going to be back once Westbrook signs. The thing is with Westbrook, it's not even free agency that it's the thing because he already opted into his contract. So we all got to wait all the way to the September to see, or I guess at the trade deadline, when he's gonna get traded. I gotta tell you this before you leave. They played Westbrook 9 minutes. You gotta feel my pain here, right? Westbrook played 9 minutes in that last game, and PJ Tucker got 20 plus minutes. You remember that one clip where he got cooked by Kyrie? Yeah, they played him over Westbrook, by the way. I'm just saying, it's cool. They said, oh, he's a 3-point shooter, unlike Westbrook. Like, well, shut the Anyway, Westbrook gonna be the GOAT. He is the GOAT, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe. I'm gonna see y'all next clip. Next video, bro. Next video. Hopefully, we're gonna still be talking, and we're gonna get better. Okay. Hopefully, no more of these breaks. But this was literally just life, just hitting me like this, bro. Like, we're just punching me repeatedly. So I couldn't really, I got to get up. I had to get up, man. I had to fight back. I'm back, and I ain't leaving. Please, I'm tired of leaving, bro. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you on the next one, and do not forget, it is. I don't even say that shit over here, bro. If you don't even know, I said Clippers in 5 the entire season. Bitch, we got 5 minutes in the playoffs, and then we're out of there.